Hey y'all, welcome back to TNT Reactions. I'm your girl Tasha.
I'm T. What's up, y'all?
So what we doing today, babe?
All right, so we are jumping back into some Bill Burr, in which this piece that we're going to be checking out. This is called "Domestic Violence and Angry Kids," or it's "Angry Kids" first, and then "Domestic Violence." Let's go ahead and jump into it. Y'all can leave your thoughts down below in the comment section, but let's go.
Yeah, I grew up in a very angry time. You know, you were afraid of your dad. Your dad's dad. I talked about this shit before, but I'm still working through it, so just bear with me. You just were fucking, I love seeing kids nowadays loving their dad. Like, Dad, what's good? Want to go play, Dad? Let's go ride bikes, Dad. Yeah, when I was a kid, I was like, Dad, fuck, Dad, fuck, run, open a window. Mom, what did you see in that? Fucking lunatic, right? It was absolute fucking lunacy. And not just my house. I love my parents, but it was just the time. Like, everybody was fucking crazy. You were afraid, and people could put their hands on you, and other people's dads could hit you. And then you come home, oh, what the fuck did you do? I'll fucking hit you first. Just nuts. Teachers would grab you, dig their nails into your fucking neck. She'd come home. Well, she wouldn't have done that unless something fucking happened, right? It was all of that shit. Yeah, me and my siblings, we all beat the shit out of each other, you know? And then we all teased the dog, and the dog bit all of us, and we never got rid of the dog. One time the dog bit me in the face. I was fucking with it, was eating it. I was like, and it just latched onto my face and was like that. My dad had to stitch me up and everything. We still didn't get rid of the dog, you know? He's a good dog. He had a moment. Jesus Christ. Well, Jesus Christ, you shouldn't have put your goddamn face down there near the fucking dog, man. Look, if you're being a dick, apologize. But other than that,
that was my pops, especially since we were so bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time something happened, whether it was, getting stung by bees, or especially me, because that's what I used to do, catch bugs all the time. When something bad happened, my parents would always say, "What did you do?"
Yeah.
You know?
Because they knew.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it was a lot of y'all, too.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of us.
Look, if you're being a dick, apologize. But other than that, go fuck yourself.
Oh.
Yeah. Everybody getting in trouble. Like a bunch of children. I was doing a gig in Dallas, and some waitress wrote on a piece of chalkboard. She goes, "We like our beer the way we like our violence. Domestic."
Oh.
Right? Yeah, I gotta tell you something. That's a great fucking joke. There is zero fat on that. You need every word of that joke. You take one word out, it doesn't work. It's a perfect joke.
Damn.
So whatever, nobody gives a shit. One person comes in, they don't like it. They ask the manager to take it down. He's just like, that's our sense of humor here. Have a beer, go fuck yourself. That's what we're doing. So she takes a picture of it, she puts it up on Facebook, and all of a sudden people start complaining, and they fired the manager and the waitress because of that. Yeah. I don't understand. What do they think's gonna happen if somebody reads that joke? Like, you're some guy who would never hit a woman, Would never hit a woman. You can't hit women. You can't. You honestly cannot. You ever see how they fall? They fall like toddlers, It's like they never fell in their life. They never put their hands out. It's horrific to watch. You can't hit them, right?
He's laughing.
So what are you telling me? You're telling me someone who never hit a woman is gonna come walking in, read that joke, just be like, wait a minute. All those feminists are full of shit. 'Cause I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, right.
We gotta unpack this.
Right. Yeah.
And social media has changed the dynamics of our world.
Yes.
How we operate.
Right.
And we have this person or people that we call Karens nowadays.
Yeah, right.
They always ask to speak to the manager. They're always taking things too
serious.
far.
Yeah, right.
And this is, I guess, one of those things.
Now, it's not just Karens, but it's just our overall society now, because we see it so many times through social media, or even when we do these reactions, and we're laughing at a lot of these jokes that people consider offensive now, but maybe they weren't offensive back then, especially when we were watching shows like Sanford and Son or Family Guy or Married with Children. and people really get upset, like, you know, or now people get upset over the jokes that were on these shows. But back then, you know, you guys let us know in the comment section, hey man, it was just a different time.
Right.
You know, nobody looked at these as being offensive, or you could say fat and not get in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, and my thing is, you can be offended, but I think sometimes it's how you handle the offense.
Yeah, right.
And the way she handled it,
Yeah.
you know.
You got the manager and the
She
waitress
got
fired
them-
over a slogan or a
And
beer
she
joke.
was offended, and my thing is, if I was offended by something, I would just
wouldn't-
leave.
Yeah, you just won't go
I
there.
wouldn't patronize the place.
Yeah, that's it.
But you know, now there's other things that could have been said on there that, you know, I guess it's just disrespectful. But now it's like the tiniest bit of things.
Tiniest things on social media just
It sets people off.
sets people off, ruins
Yeah.
careers, all that stuff.
And I think we're in an age or a time where people love to be offended. People love to be outraged.
Yeah.
Like even when we say things on this channel or we do certain things, the outrage that's in the comments
People,
is like,
they love to just be angry and upset. And that's why you see so many times you see rage bait. You see people make fake content
and they don't even know
and
it's rage
just
bait.
to bait people in to
Yes.
make them upset and angry. You know,
And people fall for it all the time.
Right. But guys, leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. We'd love to continue doing some more Bill Burr. As always, like, share, and subscribe. We'll see y'all next time. Take care. Peace.